So, Scorpio, the first card you have your past is the Nine of Swords. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, there's so much hurt, there's so much pain in this card, and I'm just seeing this pain leading to doubts. I'm seeing a lot of doubts around this card. This is doubts about yourself. This is an internal feeling that you have. Doubts about the future relationships, doubts about friendships, all kinds of relationships you have around you. You have a lot of doubts and a lot of hurt around you, or you did at this time. And, there's a lot of mistrust around this too. Not of a specific person, but a general kind of mistrust of people I'm seeing, because I'm just seeing a lot of hurt in your more distant past. There were some people who you trusted, maybe even way, way back into your childhood, who broke your trust. And maybe, yes, this could be maybe even bent your trust, not so much broke, but maybe bent, because I'm seeing that you want to trust. It's not like you don't want to ever trust anyone again and you're a complete hermit. It's not like that. You do have people around you. So I'm seeing, bent your trust. You want to trust people. You have this feeling that, or you did at this time, you wanted to be like other people who are able to trust people. But I'm just seeing that each time you reached out to someone, to let your guard down or something like that, you were hurt again, and then you came back again, like a little crab coming back into its shell. That's what I'm seeing. There could have been some people around you who you could trust, but maybe humans are imperfect, and I'm seeing that any hint of not being able to trust someone, even if it was something quite small that made you feel like that, it pushed you backward again. So you went pushed backward again by any tiny little thing. And you might not have even you might need some counselling. That's what I'm seeing. If this is very, very serious, you might need counselling to help you get over this. You might not need counselling, might not be that serious, but you do need to do something to get over this. You can't live life like this. If this is going to go on into your future, you cannot be like this. It's not a good way to be. And there are some great people around you. They might not be perfect. Nobody is perfect. But there are some people who you can trust, there really are. And you want to be able to see those people without being so sensitive toward anything they say. That's what I'm seeing. So try and work through this. It might be counselling, it might be speaking to someone, it might be something else. You know the best way for you. Try and do something about this if this resonates with you. The next card you have, your past, is the Two of Pentacles. So yes, again, this is also about this situation, about this hurt, because I'm seeing some kind of a scoreboard, if this makes sense, some kind of scoreboard here, up and down scorekeeping. So if this resonates with you, I'm seeing that what happens to you, or what has happened to you, is that whenever someone broke your trust, or whenever someone said something or did something that hurt you, it was like you were keeping this mental scoreboard inside yourself. So it was like your emotions were going up, oh, I'm going to meet a new person, and then they came down again, like a yo-yo. Oh no, I'm being hurt again. And then I'm going to mark this little bit on my heart, and I'm going to remember this hurt that I've had. Now, there could have been a lot of good things going on around you, a lot of good things happening around you, but you took more notice of the bad things. If someone said to you, oh, you're just an amazing person, I'm really happy with you, and then another person said a good thing, and then 10 people said good things, and one person said a bad thing, you'd remember the bad thing. That's what I'm seeing was happening to you. And I'm seeing this infinity symbol here as well around these two pentacles, and this is making me see that this is a message for you. Get some help. Do something about this now before this goes on forever, before this goes on in infinity. You do not want to live your life like this. So please take note of this if this is resonating with you. The last card you have for your past is the Knight of Pentacles. So yes, if you do work through this is a workhorse, this is a slow, steady workhorse. If you do work through this problem, if you do get some counselling, if you do get some other sort of help, or if you help yourself in some way, it's going to be a long process. This didn't happen overnight. You didn't get hurt one day and wake up and you're like this. No, it happened through a lot of little things. Look at this woman up in the Nine of Swords. She's sitting there. How many swords are there? There are 9 swords. There's not one sword. They're all piercing through her. This happened over time. A lot of cuts, a lot of problems happened to you, a lot of hurt, a lot of mistrust, a lot of people said things, different people did things to you. It could be one person that did a lot of things, but there are a lot of different things that happened that brought you to this point. So it's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to suddenly click your fingers and you'll feel better. You're going to have to work on this somehow. So find the way that suits you, that you think suits you, to work on this, and then work through this. It will be really worth it. Don't think, oh, I've got all this work to do, I'm not going to do it. No, you'd be better off doing the work, even if it takes a long time, and come out the other end and be better than not doing it and be in that infinity with the Two of Pentacles going around and round forever. You don't want that to happen. The first card you have, your present, is the Knight. Sorry, not the Knight, the Three of Cups. I don't know why I'm saying Knight. I'm looking at the Knight of Pentacles. The Three of Cups. Yes, so, yes, this is really good. This is about reaping a harvest. Reaping a harvest. What I'm seeing is I'm seeing all the grapes and the pumpkins and the wine and everything. They're celebrating with this wine because they've reaped their harvest. You know, if you grow some grapes to make wine and you go through all the process, that's a long process. If you go to, you know, plant some seeds and they become pumpkins or oranges or whatever that is, it's a long, slow process. It takes time to grow. It's a lot of hard work. You put a lot of hard work into something, and now you've come to the end of this. You've finished this. And, you know, it could be work, could be studying, could be something like that. But I am seeing some good results. This is because of your own hard work. And you're very happy, you're very content that you've been through this. And, you know, you've been through this process and you have the results. You have the good results. That's what I'm seeing. So the next card you have, your present, is the Queen of Swords. So again, this is showing me you do have a lot of wisdom. You've gained a lot of wisdom, not only because of this thing you're working on in the Three of Cups and you finished, you've also had an understanding of things that a lot of people around you don't have. You have a kind of a deep understanding of a lot of things. And you've always been a kind of an old soul. I keep on seeing old soul. So you think quite deeply, and quite often some people come around you and they have that kind of silly conversations and you can't quite work out what's going on. You're like, I'm not a part of this. But I'm also seeing that with this Queen of Swords, what I'm looking at now is she's holding up this big sword. So she's there, she's a queen, she's beautiful. If anyone tries to approach her, she holds up her sword. So you have this barrier between you and people because of this hurt that you've had. You do struggle to get close to people. People struggle to get close to you because you have your sword up. And if I wanted to come and talk to someone and they had a sword, I wouldn't want to go near them either. I'd be afraid that they'd chop my head off or something. So just to be aware of that, this is a part of this process. If you do feel that you can't get close to people, they can't get close to you, and because of this hurt that you've had, or whatever happened in your past, again, try and get some help for this. You might have to help yourself for this. The last card you have, your present, is the Nine of Cups. So yes, I'm seeing these things all over again. This is all through your reading. Satisfaction, you're satisfied, you've come through this, whatever it is you've worked on, you have this harvest in the Three of Cups, you're happy, you're satisfied, you're sitting there, look at you, very content, very happy. The other thing I'm seeing in this card is, look at this man. Is he with people? No, he's alone. You're alone because you have this barrier up between you and other people. You're afraid of being hurt. People might see you, they might see you're satisfied, they might see you're fine, but actually you would like to let more people close to you, but you're afraid to. Look at this man, he has his arms folded. If you've ever tried to have a conversation with someone when they have their arms folded, it means they're not listening to you. They have a barrier up between you and them. And, you know, yes, you might actually have a lot of people physically around you. I'm not saying that you're alone, as in you're by yourself physically, but you could be feeling alone. You could have a lot of people around you. You might even have people who think that you look fine and you don't have this problem. But you do actually have this problem. This is an internal problem. You need to get some kind of help for this problem. You think about what sort of help suits you. That's what I'm seeing. The first card you have in your future is the Three of Pentacles. So I'm seeing you coming together with people, and this is at work, and these are people that you're forced to come together with, because obviously you can't choose who you work with, you're just with these people. And some of these people at work are very different from you. They're people who might have a different background, but that's fine. You have a lot of common ground. And I'm especially seeing one person at your work who you have a kind of a very similar personality to. I'm seeing that you have a very different background or a very different heritage from this person, but you have a lot in common to do with your personality. So you might be getting close to this person, you might end up becoming a friend with this person. I'm seeing a connection with you and this person, another person, but you still have, if you look at the Three of Pentacles, there's you, there's another person, and there's something else on top of your head that you're carrying around. That's this burden of wanting to not to be close to people, this burden of hurt. This person might be a good person to talk to, but you might be prone to putting up this barrier between you, and you don't want to. I'm seeing that you're going to want to be close to this person. This is a fantastic person, but you might just automatically do that without even meaning to. It's a defense mechanism. It's something you've learned. It's something you might just automatically do. So try and get some help for this. Try and get some help so you're not doing this. This is a very good person to have in your life. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have for your future is Justice. Right, so this is about this person in Three of Pentacles. This is about this person who you have a lot of in common with, this person who you're very close to. This person is very similar to you in the way that it takes some time before they get close to people. They weigh everything up about the person, about the situation. They look at all the angles, they think about everything before they go ahead and become their friend or get into a relationship with someone. That's what they're like. This is what you have in common with this person. This is a very sensitive person. They might see past your barrier. They might see past that. They might see who you really are behind that wall you're putting up in front of people. So yes, this might be a fantastic person for you to talk to and to help you get through this. It might be fantastic. They're a very sensitive person. They're very caring. They want to help you. Let this person in if this person wants to speak to you. This might be the beginning of you getting through this barrier and this problem that you have. That's what I'm seeing. You have a very good connection with this person. This could be a lifetime connection. The last card you have for your future is Temperance. So yes, this is showing me that you will heal. You will get back into balance. This is going to take a lot of time. You know that. I can see that in the Knight of Pentacles. That's what I was seeing. It's going to take time. It's going to take time, but you will be able to do this. You will be able to do this. Talking to someone, talking to this person, might be counseling, might be this person in the Three of Pentacles, in the Justice card, might be someone else. But you will get through this. You will get through this. And I am seeing you talking to someone. I'm not sure who this is, but you'll gradually, I'm trying to say, gradually become a lot calmer, a lot balanced, a lot better. And, I'm getting this lovely feeling of calm. I'm looking at this Temperance card. She's putting two cups together, putting water together. She's so peaceful. She's a beautiful angel. I'm seeing this beautiful, peaceful calmness coming over you as an outcome, but it's not an outcome right now in your future. It's not an outcome that's coming soon. It's an outcome that's going to take a lot of time to come, and it's going to take work from you. You're going to have to put work into this. That's what I'm seeing.